Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Silver Star. My name is Rigel and welcome to my first video ever. I am going to be focusing specifically on three main things in my channel. First of all, anime, which is one of my biggest passions right now. Also manga, which is basically the same thing as anime but a different format. And finally, I am going to be making movie reviews. And the movie reviews are going to be a little bit more now and then, since I don't really always have time for movies. And to be honest with myself, I don't really think I will be going to the movies that often, specifically for movies that I know are going to be shitty. So yeah, that's it. But some movies, especially the most overrated movies or mainstream movies, I am going to be covering those, and some other hidden gems that may happen to pop out every once in a while. So like I was saying, my name is Rigel. That is R-I-G-E-L, and I would like to let you know a little bit more of myself. First of all, I am 25 years old. I am a biologist, and I currently work as a medical interpreter. I basically receive phone calls and this same room, by the way, from many different companies, and especially I provide interpretation services for many companies in the US who do not speak Spanish, and so I provide that service, especially when, for example, let's say you go to a hospital and you are a nurse or a doctor and you have a Spanish speaking patient and you have no idea what they're saying to you. Then you contact me and I help with the interpretation in both ways. And I have been able to make a living from this job for over a year now. And I was finally able to reduce my work schedule enough so that I will be able to do YouTube. Now, the reason that I wanted to make YouTube is because first of all, since I spent a lot of time in front of a computer, I am a huge YouTube consumer. And I really love YouTube, and that is something that I would feel really proud of being a part of, even though it may feel like I am a little bit late to the party because, well, you know, there are already so many people with a YouTube channel, and so I want a piece of the cake. Yeah, I want a piece of the cake. Not specifically in the terms of money or anything like that, because I know YouTube is not an easy business if you want to do it for the business. To be honest, I just want to do it because I want to, and I am hoping that this is going to be so much fun for me that I won't care if I make money of this or not. But I want to be more realistic, and I want to tell myself and tell you what my goals are for this channel. First of all, my main goal would be to become an influencer. That is a term that I just recently, and by that I mean like 3 months ago, learned from Think Media TV from Sean Cannell, one of the YouTubers that I see. And I really like something, which is that your opinion is capable of influencing other people. And of course, that doesn't mean like I am overriding your thoughts or your feelings about certain things, but more like my opinion can change your point of view of certain things. Either maybe your opinion about movies, your opinion about some animes, mangas, and even some other social and cultural things, even politics, but I am not going to run into that like ever, at least not in this channel, so you don't have to worry about that. I don't care what kind of supporter you are, especially if you are from the US and if you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't really care about any of those things, and I am not really going to say right away what my opinion on that is. But yes, mainly my goal with this channel is to be able to help you, my viewers, whenever they come, to form a better opinion about things. And by this, I mean myself. I consider myself to be very critic. I really don't like when people, when they produce something like just for the masses and without even thinking if it is a good quality or anything like that. I really don't like that. For example, in the case of animes, I really don't like animes with too much of ecchi, although there are some who actually do a pretty good job using that fan service. But, well, that's going a little bit more specific. But yes, I want to share my opinion around some things, and I am going to be sharing those opinions with you, hoping that you will be able to become a little bit more critical. Now, about myself. So, you may be thinking, so how am I going to be following your opinions, or what experience do you have? So, myself, I am not new to anime at all. I have been watching anime for almost my whole life, but in higher quantities, let's say from when I was like 13 years old. So it's been pretty much half of my life that I have been watching animes and reading mangas. Sometimes I even read some light novels. And I have been watching anime for a long time. I have watched easily more than 250 different animes. I really want to make some live reactions in this channel, but to be honest with myself, it's gonna be a little bit hard because I have seen pretty much all the mainstream animes so far. So I will still be hearing your opinions and to see if you want to recommend me an anime, and hopefully I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not really sure yet. So another thing, you may notice that my English accent is not that great, and the reason for that is that, shocker, I am not an American. I am actually from Mexico, and sorry, that was my sister. And yes, I am from Mexico, and I reached this English level because of a lot of practice, but mainly because of watching so many TV shows and many movies, playing video games. I always said that video games were the best teacher for me, and I was even an English teacher at some point, just recently actually. And so, yes, well, that's pretty much it, I think. I'm not sure if I am missing anything, but oh yeah, I am from Mexico, so I intend to do this channel every week. I am going to be uploading videos pretty much all the time, and depending on which day there is an anime or a manga that I am going to be reviewing those, and later on I am going to be working on some live reactions as well, so look down for those. And I am going to be doing this content in both English and Spanish because there are not many YouTubers here in Mexico. Well, there are many YouTubers in Mexico, but not many who work on anime and movie reviews. There really aren't that many compared to the ones in the US. And I don't want to miss the Mexican and Latin American audience. So yes, I really want to work in that. I am going to be doing this pretty much this same video in Spanish in just a few minutes, but I really wanted to start in English because I have noticed that my attitude may be a little bit different in English than when I talk in Spanish. And so I am going to be talking about that a little bit more later on. So yeah, I really appreciate it, and see you later. Thank you.